Are you thinking about adding some stunning shrubs to your garden, but not sure where to start? With so many types of flowering shrubs available, it can be tough to choose the perfect ones for your landscape. In this video, we're here to help. We'll explore over 50 of our favorite flowering bushes, complete with names and pictures of each to inspire your garden design. From vibrant blooms to versatile shrubs that offer edible fruits or medicinal properties, we've got something for every gardener. Whether you're looking to add a pop of color, create a privacy screen, or attract pollinators, we'll guide you through some of the most popular and versatile shrubs that thrive across a range of USDA zones. So let's dive in and discover the best shrubs to bring your garden to life. Let's kick things off with Abelia, a versatile medium-sized shrub that's perfect for hedgerows and garden borders. Abelia delights with an abundance of small, white bell-shaped flowers tinged with pink from late spring through fall. But even when it's not in bloom, this plant remains a standout. In early spring, its glossy, deep green leaves provide lush coverage, which then transform into a stunning purplish-orange display in autumn. To keep your Abelia blooming beautifully, remember to prune it in late winter. This shrub needs new wood to produce its full, vibrant blossoms. Next up, we have Andromeda, a fantastic choice if you're looking to add some off-season blooms to your garden. Andromeda is a wonderful pick for those looking to brighten up the off-season with its pink flower buds that appear in late summer and bloom in late winter to early spring. While the blooms only last a couple of weeks, the striking buds keep your garden lively for much longer. Plant Andromeda in acidic, nutrient-rich soil and make sure to water moderately. Its roots can't handle being too wet. Protecting it from harsh winter winds will also help it flourish. Meet the Annabelle, a stunning type of hydrangea known for its snowball-like blooms that grace your garden from May to July. Before the flowers fully open, the light green buds blend beautifully with the plant's large, ribbed leaves. Interestingly, Annabelle is sometimes called seven bark because its stem peels away in layers, each revealing a different color. While these hydrangeas make a gorgeous addition to any garden, you might also spot them growing naturally in hardwood forests or along riverbanks. Next up, we have the apple serviceberry, a fantastic flowering shrub that brings both beauty and utility to your garden. Not only does it produce lovely pink and white blooms in the spring, but it also offers edible berries that you can enjoy fresh, dried, or in homemade jams. This resilient plant thrives in well-drained soil and can even withstand short periods of flooding. Plus, if deer are a problem in your area, you'll be glad to know they usually leave apple serviceberry alone. Add this shrub to your landscape for a delightful combination of flowers and fruit. Coming in at number 5 is Arrowwood, a stunning viburnum shrub known for its arching stems and clusters of small white flowers that form a charming flat-top appearance. Once the blooms fade, they give way to deep blueberries, a favorite treat for many birds. Arrowwood thrives in acidic, sandy soil with good drainage and is remarkably resilient, tolerating both drought and occasional flooding. This shrub is also pest-free and disease-resistant, making it a low-maintenance addition to your garden. Next, we have the ever-popular Azalea, a beautiful flowering bush that brightens up gardens in mid-spring. With countless heirloom varieties available, you can find azaleas in nearly any flower color or combination you can imagine. Known for their thick, lush leaves, azaleas can be evergreen in warmer climates, while in most regions, they are deciduous. These slow-growing shrubs can take up to 10 years to reach their full size and thrive in soil with a pH of 4.5 to 6.0. Add azaleas to your garden for a stunning display of color that evolves with the seasons. Coming in at number 7 is the versatile Barberry, a flowering shrub admired for both its blossoms and its berries. In the spring, Barberry displays pale yellow flowers that later transform into bright red fruits in the autumn. While the berries are edible, they're quite tart and are best used in recipes alongside other ingredients. Barberry is often chosen for ornamental hedging, adding vibrant color to your landscape. However, be cautious if you have pets or young children, as this shrub's spiny branches can be sharp. Add barberry to your garden for year-round interest and vibrant seasonal changes. If you're drawn to shades of purple, Beautyberry might be just what your garden needs. While its pinkish light purple flowers may not steal the show, the real highlight is the vibrant purple berries that appear in September and October. These berries are a hit with birds, deer, and even humans, though it's best to enjoy them in moderation as they can be astringent and may cause stomach issues. Interestingly, Beautyberry berries also double as a natural mosquito repellent. Add Beautyberry to your landscape for a pop of purple and a unique multi-purpose addition to your garden. Next up is the charming Bluebeard, a smaller shrub that adds a burst of color to your garden in late summer and early fall. With its deep purple, fluffy-like flowers, this plant not only enhances your landscape, but also attracts butterflies, adding life and movement to your outdoor space. Bluebeard prefers loamy, loose soil to allow its roots to spread, and it's best to avoid over-fertilizing, as this shrub doesn't tolerate excessive nutrients well. Add Bluebeard to your garden for a compact, colorful addition that draws in pollinators and shines during the later months of the growing season. And yes, you're reading that right. Blueberries aren't just for the kitchen. They're also beautiful shrubs for your garden. Starting in the spring or early summer, depending on your climate, blueberry bushes produce pretty flowers in shades of red, pink, and white. As the flowers fade, they're replaced by clusters of fruit that from a distance look like flowers themselves. Watching the fruit change color from green to pink to blue is a joy in itself. Blueberries thrive in acidic soil with moderate moisture, making them as delightful to grow as they are to eat. Add blueberries to your garden for both beauty and a delicious harvest. Now let's take a look at the eye-catching blue blossom, a showy shrub that's hard to beat when it comes to vibrant blooms. Its flowers form fluffy clusters of star-shaped petals, each tipped with tiny yellow balls, creating a striking visual effect. Blue blossoms are incredibly versatile, thriving on slopes or in hot climates as long as they have some shade. However, be careful with summer watering. Too much can shorten their blooming season. Add blue blossoms to your garden for a bold splash of color that's sure to impress. Coming in at number 12, we have the vibrant Bougainvillea, a shrub that offers an explosion of color year-round. With blooms ranging from orange and yellow to the more popular pink and red, Bougainvillea thrives in warm climates and adds a tropical flair to any garden. Be mindful when handling this plant as it has thorns, and remember to trim it after each bloom cycle to encourage continuous flowering. Nurseries carry various Bougainvillea varieties, so you can choose one that suits the height you need. For a showy, colorful addition to your landscape, Bougainvillea is a perfect choice. Next on our list is the bright Gold Yew. While it's not technically a flowering shrub, its stunning appearance earns it a spot here. This unique plant features golden yellow needles that contrast beautifully with its deeper green foliage, giving the illusion of vibrant yellow flowers. Feet. To keep your bright Gold Yew thriving, plant it in a flood-free area with well-draining soil, as it's prone to root rot. For the brightest yellow needles, choose a spot with full sun. Add the bright Gold Yew to your garden for a striking, colorful display that's sure to stand out. Next up, we have the charming Broom, named for its long, sweeping stems that produce lovely yellow, pink, or white flowers, making it look like the prettiest broom you've ever seen. To keep your broom shrub looking neat and tidy, it's best to prune it in March. With many varieties available, you can choose the one that suits your garden best. Broom shrubs thrive in neutral soil and are known for their excellent frost resistance, making them a hardy choice for any landscape. Add broom to your garden for a whimsical floral display that's as durable as it is beautiful. Next on our list is the beautiful butterfly bush, aptly named for its ability to attract butterflies with its large, vibrant purple flowers. As the plant matures, its bark becomes fissured, but you might not even notice it beneath the long leaves and massive arching flower clusters. While butterfly bushes provide nectar for butterflies, there's no need to worry about caterpillar infestations, as they don't serve as a food source for them. To keep your butterfly bush blooming at its best, hard pruning in the spring is key. Add this shrub to your garden for a colorful display that invites nature's delicate visitors. Moving on to number 16, we have the elegant Camellia. This shrub is renowned for its stunning flowers, which can feature 5 to 9 large petals in shades of white, pink, and red. In South China and Vietnam, you might even spot the rare yellow Camellia. Even when it's not in bloom, the Camellia's large, glossy leaves provide plenty of visual appeal. To keep this plant thriving, plant it in humus-rich, acidic soil and steer clear of chalky or calcium-rich soils. Add Camellia to your garden for a touch of timeless beauty and year-round interest. Next, we have the enchanting Carolina allspice, a shrub with deep reddish-orange flowers that almost seem mystical in appearance. The blooms feature 2 layers of thin petals, one lying flat and the other curling up around the center, creating a striking visual effect. If you're a fan of natural teas, you might be tempted to brew these petals, but be cautious, they contain alkaloids that can cause heart convulsions. Carolina allspice thrives in moist soil and is generally resilient against insects and disease, though crown galls on its stems can be a common issue. Up next is the vibrant Ceratostigma, a plant that offers a stunning color contrast in the fall. This shrub produces beautiful cobalt blue flowers that stand out against a backdrop of deep red leaves, creating a breathtaking display. Interestingly, the leaves start off green and transition to red as autumn approaches. To keep your Ceratostigma looking its best, be sure to trim away any dead flowers in the spring and plant it in a spot sheltered from strong winds. Add Ceratostigma to your garden for a striking combination of colors that's sure to impress. Let's talk about the Chokeberry, a hardy shrub that brings a lot of interest to your garden throughout the seasons. In late spring, it showcases pretty white or pink flowers that last well into early fall. Come September, these blooms give way to clusters of dark purple berries, which, while tart on their own, can be transformed into delicious treats with a bit of sugar. Surprisingly, Chokeberry is a member of the rose family, though its resilience to cold weather sets it apart. If you're looking to propagate this plant, summer is the ideal time to take cuttings. Add Chokeberry to your garden for year-round beauty and a touch of edible delight. Next, we have the elegant Chinese fringe flower, a member of the witch hazel family that dazzles with its star-like petals and lovely fragrance. While the blooms only last for 2 to 3 weeks, the deep purplish-green leaves ensure this shrub remains a beauty all year round. Chinese fringe flowers thrive in well-draining, acidic soil and are perfect for borders and screens. They also handle transplanting well, making them a versatile addition to any garden. Add this fragrant, eye-catching shrub to your landscape for a touch of exotic charm. Don't be misled by the name. There's nothing ordinary about the common lilac. This fragrant shrub is a must-have for anyone in its growing region, offering a beautiful display of blooms each spring. Hardy, deer-resistant, and pest-free, lilacs are easy to grow and require minimal maintenance, provided they're planted in the right hardiness zones. For 3 to 4 weeks in the spring, you'll be treated to a stunning array of flowers in shades of purple, magenta, or cream. While lilacs can handle partial shade, planting them in full sun will ensure maximum flower production. Next on our list is the unique and charming Coronilla, a shrub that embraces its wild side with messy, yellow flowers that twist and sprawl against thick, heart-shaped leaves. This delightful disarray gives Coronilla a distinctive look that's sure to stand out in your garden. Blooming throughout the spring and summer, it's a true Mediterranean masterpiece. However, planting Coronilla requires some gardening skill, as this shrub thrives in arid conditions and needs careful attention to recreate its native environment. Add Coronilla to your garden for a touch of untamed beauty that's worth the challenge. Up next is the eye-catching Cotoneaster, a shrub that truly shines throughout the seasons. Its branches form a stunning herringbone pattern, adorned with pinkish-white flowers in late spring. As the seasons change, the glossy, round leaves transition to brilliant shades of red and orange in the fall, creating a breathtaking display. To top it off, the flowers give way to charming red berries, adding even more visual interest. Cotoneasters grow 2 to 3 times as wide as they do tall, making them perfect for hedgerows. However, be prepared for some maintenance. They spread rapidly, so annual seedling removal and frequent pruning are essential to keep their shape in check. Next on our list is Daphne, a shrub that thrives at high altitudes and has become a beloved ornamental plant in gardens worldwide. Known for its clusters of fragrant pink flowers, Daphne brings both beauty and a delightful scent to any space. Its leathery leaves add texture, making it a favorite among children who enjoy touching them. Historically, Daphne was used in Nepal to make paper and rope, and its bark and roots were even used to treat fevers. However, be cautious, this plant contains toxic properties, so it's best admired for its beauty rather than its traditional uses. Add Daphne to your garden for a touch of elegance and fragrance. Rounding out our list is the stunning Dappled Willow, a dwarf-sized shrub with a graceful, willow-like appearance. Its flowing branches are adorned with thin leaves, beautifully modeled in pink, white, and green. Thanks to its colorful foliage and evergreen nature, Dappled Willow is perfect for adding a splash of color to your landscape, even in the winter months. While it does produce pretty yellow flowers, the true star of the show is its vibrant leaves, which can look like colorful blooms from a distance. This hardy shrub thrives in acidic and poor quality soil, making it a versatile addition to any garden. Thanks for joining us on this journey through 50 of the most beautiful shrubs for your garden. But we're not done yet. There are even more incredible plants to discover. Stay tuned for our next video episode, where we'll explore the next 25 stunning shrubs that will take your garden to the next level. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out. See you in the next video.